For generations, Syria's Bedouin and Druze communities lived together as neighbors in the southern province of Sweida.
احنا كنا عايشين امورنا ولا في شيء عايشين سوا يعني خبزاتنا من نفس المحل مياتنا من نفس المحل.
Everything changed in July. Sectarian violence tore through Druze-majority Sweida, in a country where Sunni Muslims are the dominant religious group. It was some of Syria's worst bloodshed since Bashar al-Assad was toppled. And for families like Faisal Spez, those generations of fragile coexistence ended in moments. They are among many thousands of Bedouins who fled the province. Now, fear and hostility on both sides leave little hope of displaced Bedouins returning home soon. It started in mid-July, when residents said Bedouins abducted a Druze merchant on the road to Damascus, and escalated from there. Government forces sent to restore order clashed with Druze militias. 2 monitoring groups said more than 1,000 people were killed and tens of thousands displaced, most of them Druze. Faisal says his family sought sanctuary with Druze neighbors who offered them protection. But then they were taken by Druze gunmen and held in a village school.
اجوا طلعوا العالم وحملوهم بالسيارات حطوهم بالسيارات بالبيكابات والباص كل سيارة بيطلع من وراء 2-3 مسلحين وهيك حاطين البواريد بالعالم وبالباص نفس العملية.
When their guards disappeared, they tried to escape. Shots were fired, and 3 of them were killed, the family says, including Faisal's 20-year-old daughter, who was getting married the next day.
هذه استشهدت باللباس هذا نفس اللباس.
Faisal's family now lives here, in a tent in a neighboring province, where they work of farmers' fields. Members of both communities say their homes were torched, looted, or occupied. Both accuse each other of holding prisoners. Faisal accuses militias loyal to leading Druze cleric Sheikh Hikmet al-Hajari of driving his Sunni community out of Sweida. Over a dozen displaced Bedouins interviewed by Reuters said the same. But Druze leaders, like Tarek al-Maush, said they tried to protect Bedouin families. They deny there was a campaign to evict them and say uprooted Druze are also waiting to return home.
الطرد للبدو مرفوضة لأنه البدو نحن قمنا بجمعهم بأماكن آمنة ضمن أحيائهم لأخلاقهم إنسانيا.
Maush denies that Druze militias attacked Bedouin civilians. He questioned how the Spez could know who fired at them when there was fighting in the area. Video clips verified by Reuters were circulating on social media at the time, showing the Bedouin families at the Druze property. In one clip, a voice tells assembled Bedouin men they are safe, before accusing Sunni co-religionists of coming to kill Druze children. When asked about these videos, Maush noted there was an ongoing conflict and said a person may, quote, go too far verbally. But he said the men's remarks shouldn't be taken as threats or evidence that Bedouins were expelled from Sweida. Still, Maush says their return is, for now, unacceptable. He accused Bedouin fighters of taking part in what he described as ethnic cleansing by Syria's Islamist-led government and extremist groups.
بكتلة سرطانية داخل جسم سليم وعملوا حالة تخريبية شاركت بسفك دم أبناء السويداء.
Druze fighters now control much of Sweida, patrolling roads and running local councils. And tensions remain high as the country's new rulers attempt to exert control. In September, the government announced a roadmap to resolve the conflict, backed by the US and Jordan. But Druze authorities quickly rejected it, demanding self-determination instead. As for Faisal, he worked in Lebanon for 17 years to build a home in Sweida, where he raised livestock and grew wheat and figs. it all disappeared in July. For his family, and thousands like them, the path home remains uncertain.